everybody. This is me, Grandma, aka Jazzy, coming to us with some moves to help on our journey. You know, we on that fit, fabulous, and fantastic journey. So that's my daughter in the pink, and she's showing us some moves that would help build our glutes, build that booty. It's going to lift it, and it's going to tighten it, and it's going to build it. You see, the movement has to be slow, and it has to be controlled. When you sit back, you stick your booty all the way out. When you come up, you tighten it. Stick it out. As you come up, tighten it at the top. And you hold it for just a quick few seconds. And you let it go, then you do it all over again. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. Myself, I'm learning this position, so I'm doing it 3 times a week. I'm doing 2 sets of 10. That's what I'm starting off with. And like I said, what I do to one side, I do to the other. So, you will see as I'm doing it, I'm learning how to do it too. So you have to stick your booty out. When you come up, you're going to tighten it up. So hear me, I'm doing it. And we not moving nothing, only but sticking our butt out. And as we come up, we're tightening it. We don't move the top part, we only moving the lower half of our body. And we got to slow and control. Like I said, I'm starting off with 2 sets of 10, which is 20 reps altogether. And then as I get better, I will increase it. And you will start seeing results right away. Because if I have some before or after pictures of my daughter, I will show you how these movements she's showing us have really helped her. She came a long ways. This is another exercise called Kickbacks. This is another one that helps build your glutes as well. You know, she's using like about 100 pounds. I'm just starting this off, so I can't use the weights like that. So I'm starting off with 20. And with me, you're going to see me moving a little bit fast. But remember, we have to be slow and control the movements. And I start off, like I said, with 20 pounds. She's been doing it for a while. So now it's my turn. As you can see, my form can be a little better. And you're going to see her corrected. And my kickback, and I'm not squeezing my glutes. So when you kick back, you're supposed to squeeze your glutes when you go back. And then the movement is more controlled with my hand on my hip instead of just holding on to both of the bars. So if it's hard for you holding on to both of the bars, you can just put one hand on your hip and you can do that. Now this way with the band, you're not using the weights. Because remember I told you I was starting off with a 20-pound weight. But this way, the band is helping you when you're using your own body weight. You can do it that way as well if you don't want to use like the weights off the machine. And it'll still have the same effect. And remember, what you do on one side, you do to the other side. And like I said, I'm starting off slow. I'm starting off with 2 sets of 10, so which is 20. And as it get easier, I will increase the reps. And like I said, that's what you can do if you don't want to use weights. And you have to remember to squeeze. So you can show the difference when you squeeze. When you take your legs back, you squeeze. And that right there, this position, work your outer thighs. Well, this movement work your outer thighs. And you can just sit down with the band, put your feet together, just open and close. Slow and control. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. This right here is called Open Your Hips. This is a circuit that helps work with the lower part of your body, with your hips and your thighs. It's just a few movements. Right here she is doing what's called a Jane Fonda. The Jane Fonda. And like I said, and you can start off with, your reps. This is called the Clam Shell. This movement right here is called the Clam Shell. I have to work on that one. The Clam Shell. So you do that. You opening and closing. Opening and closing. That's opening and closing. And that's like a good thing for a stretch as well, with your hips up in there as you open and close. And then as you see me do it, I'm learning, so I have to get more control of my legs. Then you do the toe tap. I don't know if you can see her doing the toe tap, but you'll see it when I do it. Now I'm doing the Jane Fonda. That's the Jane Fonda. Then we're going to do... Remember, don't forget, what you do on one side, you do on the other side. And then you have to be slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. And then we're going to do the clam shell. That's right there where you opening and closing your legs. But you don't want your top leg to touch the bottom leg that's on the floor. So you're going to open and close it. And you see how my leg is kind of over the place? No, it's supposed to be just stayed right there by my knee. And I realize when I hold my stomach in, I'm able to keep my heel on top of my knee so I can open and close it. And now we're doing a toe tap. See, and once you complete this circuit, you turn around and you do it on the other side. This is the great routine to help with your outer thighs and your inner thigh. And it really stretches your hip because you can feel the burn. And you'll be able to see the changes. See, we're doing small circles. When you do it one way, you repeat the circles going back the other way. Small circles. Rest a few minutes. Now we do the other way. As you feel the burn, you can get a quick minute rest. And then you do large circles. I'm showing right there that I can feel it in my hips. Now we're doing large circles. Yes. Like I said, what you do on one side, you do it on the other side, and it's slow and controlled. Once again, try these movements, and hey, let's work on getting our hot summer bodies together. So thanks for watching it. Like and subscribe to my channel.